Welcome, guys. Jag here, and welcome to this episode or this webinar where we're going to talk about how to grow your sales by 300% in the next 90 days without spending a dollar more on your paid traffic. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Jag Jassel, and I'm the founder and CEO of Jassel Media. Um, and I know a lot of people are jumping on this call, so I'm not going to go through the names. So I'm just going to go through straight into the content. So buckle your seatbelt and we get going. It's gonna take about 60 minutes to go through the entire content. So what I would like you guys to actually make sure that you take lots and lots and lots of notes, right? Get your pen and paper ready and take lots of notes. So did you actually know that close to half of the world's population is about 3.3 billion people are on the same or some type of social media today? Number total number of monthly active users on Facebook right now today is about 2 billion people. So, yep, I said it 2 billion, not 2 million, it's a 2 billion people. 87% of online users of age 18 to 29 on Facebook today. Instagram has about 500 million daily active users. It's crazy, right? So think of that as at one platform, we have 500 million daily active users. 71% of the Instagram users are millennials for younger, right? Or younger, right? 56% online senior aged 65 plus are on Facebook. Uh, so what will you actually learn today? So let's go through this content. The answer to the fundamental question, why people buy. What's the reason people buy stuff, right? So how to get your prospects to know you, like you, and trust you in less than 24 hours and make them too desperate to talk to you. Learn the exact strategy behind generating $10 million in sales. This is a sales we helped our client to generate in the last many years. Even, so many years ago as well, we started working with a lot of corporates and all that as well. Part of this is helping them generate so many sales. So this is the exact formula which I'm going to be sharing with you. That's why I said make sure you take lots of notes. This is the first time we're going to be sharing this with anybody, right? So you're one of those lucky people now. How to tell the world that you exist, right? Most businesses fail. It's not because they lack the skill set. It's because they don't know how to do the stuff. They don't know how to deliver anything. It's because the world has no idea who they are, right? That's the reason. They are the world's best kept secret. Discover our proven content marketing strategy that allow you to become the go-to expert in your industry. So if you stay till the end, what I'll do is I'll show you an automated tool to generate awesome title for your blog, video, and books, whatever you're putting together, because this is one tool which helped us put anything together from last many years, right? This is so cool. It works really well. And it'll create some of those titles which you can't, think of because you're not from the place. So it'll give you a lot of options, right? So also I've got a gift for you of value $500, right? So it's not actually just saying it. A lot of people, you'll see when I get there, a lot of people charge $500 to $1,000, which I'm going to give it for free. And you'll see that because it's pretty much the industry standard. I'm going to give you for free part of this, right? So we're not just making it up today and just sharing some sort of theories with you, right? So this is main thing to understand this, right? This is not theory. What we do is, if you look at it in last in this financial year so far, we have spent $42,000 on our personal account. So our company account, our personal account, we have spent about $42,000 on Facebook ads so far, right? Plus we spend about $50,000 a month for our clients, right? We manage their accounts, we do ads on their behalf. So as I said earlier, this is not just a theory, we just made it up and today we decided to share it. It's a tried formula. It works in every industry. And make sure you take lots of notes, and and this is one of the things which people ask me all the time is, Jag, these are the strategy and you're going to give it for free. What's the reason you're giving it for free? So look, my biggest thing is, I understand it, a lot of people out there cannot afford us. I understand that we are one of the industry's best growing or biggest, growing company or fastest growing company today. And a lot of people can't afford us. So all those people who can't afford us, I want to make sure that they get something now, because when the time comes and they're ready to afford us, they actually think of us, right? That's the entire reason for this. So my goal for today is to show you exactly how you can actually grow your sales. Exactly, not leads, not anything else, sales by 300% in next 90 days without spending a dollar more on your paid traffic. And I'll show you how we do it and how you can do it as well, right? So it took me 18 years to prepare for this. It's not just something, as I said earlier, I just woke up and started to share about this. I spent many, many, many years as an advisor consultant for world's top of the biggest companies out there. IBM's, Oracle's, NAB, ANZ, all the corporates. I worked for them. I made sales for them. I made or sold hardware for them. I did all that for their, those companies. So failed in 13 startups in last many years, right? Sold a business for $3 million, grown this business which we are in to high six figure in last 12 months, and also helped a lot of clients, a lot of our clients in 10 million in revenue using this strategy, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys as well. So the sad truth about the marketing industry today is, right, so it's getting really competitive, right? Day by day, it's just everybody's out there trying to sell stuff, trying to show people how to do this. And this is pretty crazy, right? At the moment, if you look at it, any Facebook place you walk into that, you see a lot of people trying to do this. So there are so many so-called gurus available right now. It's really hard to know who to trust. And it's just, so many people out there. It's really hard to know who to trust today. People are just shouting on the social media to get attention, right? You'll see that everybody's kind of shouting it over each other. So people or paid traffic is getting expensive day by day, right? So if you have applied it, if you know that, you probably have realized in the last couple of years, the paid traffic has gone crazy. Some of the time or earlier times, you could get the results for half of the money, which you have to pay quite a lot, or double the or triple the in spending on the ad now. So here is what some people ask me: Jag, will this work for me? Will this work for my business? So see, I'm going to tell you this. We have applied this strategy in 28 plus niche markets, right? So also, I certainly didn't invent this strategy, which I'm going to be sharing this. I can't take the credit of this. This is a little known secret, right? It's a little known thing which has been around for generations, right? It's not something from last 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. It's been here from generations, last 250 years, right? So, but it's mostly ignored by a lot of people out there. And I'm going to share with you guys what it is. And so, look, I really appreciate you guys. If you know me, I won't waste your time, and I'll give you actionable steps, right? Something is just, I'm really proud of. Something is not just, you're going to, say, oh, I feel better after this. You'll have actionable steps. You know what to be done. I'll share the exact recipe. I'll share exactly step by step what we do. The people pay us thousands of dollars to implement this, right? So remember this, it's not just a theory, it's applied, it works today, and we do it for every other business, right? So it's no selling pitch at the end. Remember this, I'm not be selling anything. There is no programs to be bought at the end. It's just an education space, right? So put your guards down and just listen and take lots of notes, because we're going to go through a journey pretty cool, right? So this presentation is for you. If you are a business owner, you must be a business owner. If you're not, please, this is not for you, right? So if you're a business owner and you're looking to grow your business fast, you're struggling to get high quality clients for your business, right? So a lot of people get clients, but some of them are just not high quality, right? So want to become the authority of your niche market, right? So who this presentation is not for as well. So if you are looking for a magic pill without any effort, this is not for you, right? So if you are not running a business or have any intention of running in the future, this is not for you. You are searching for a get rich quick scheme, and this is not for you, because you got to do the work, right? I'm a traditional guy. Whatever I'm going to share, there is a work involved. So if you're not one of those people who love to do the work, who want to put the effort in, this is not for you, right? So I want to take you back into 3 phases of my life today. Those made a huge, huge, huge difference in me. 2010, when my son was born, I was working for a company, right? So we were working for a company called Oracle. And at the time, I started to ask this question: there has to be more in life than this 9 to 5 jobs, right? Next 5 years for me was pretty big struggle, right? Pretty big struggle, right? Nothing worked. Before that, I didn't actually know there are other ways you could actually make money. I thought the only way I could make money is by working for somebody else. I started to look for different type of businesses. Those could help me create a freedom lifestyle. So when I say freedom lifestyle, what I mean by that is I can actually choose what I want to do, who I want to do it with, and when I want to do it as well. So I have my lifestyle. I want to work. Um, on the things. It doesn't mean that I don't want to work. I just wanted to choose, right? So started many other type of businesses as well, but I kind of failed and failed and failed and failed, right? 5 years of my life was pretty much trial and error. Failed in 13 startups, lost more than $200,000 in the business or different business ventures, right? So after many years of trial and error, I had gone to back to basics, right? So I said something has to be changed, right? So I need to go back to the basics. I need to start from beginning. I need to start from day one. I need to find exactly, from day one what I need to do. So what I did is I started to read a lot of books. I started to read a lot of books about and about human psychology, trying to understand it. So I kind of became one of those nerds and pretty much read all the books about human psychology, marketing, and business and everything right out there. Attended pretty much all the trainings globally, right, from any name you say. I've been to the trainings, right? So I read a lot of books, listened a lot of books, pretty much about 700 plus books. I read it in the last 7, 8 years, right? So this is one thing which I was obsessed about. Why people buy. What's the reason people buy? So this was my biggest obsession. Why people buy? See, to understand this concept, why people actually buy, why they buy anything. I want to take you back into this guy, right? So I don't know if you know this or recognize this man. So let me give you a clue, right? So this guy, he is the guy who drafted Declaration of Independence in the U.S. Constitution, right? So his name was Benjamin Franklin, right? So Benjamin Franklin was the first guy who ever wrote a book about marketing, right? So the book he wrote was called Poor Richard's Almanac, right? So this is the oldest example of marketing book exists today, right? So Poor Richard Almanac, right? So this was written in 1732. So let me give you what he wrote about, right? So Benjamin Franklin had a printing press. And he wanted to talk about his printing press, and he said, "I want to let the world know that I have a printing press, so that I can actually, people can come to me and do the things." So instead of talking about come and buy from me and I have the best printing press around here, he didn't actually say one word about printing. He didn't talk about printing. What he did was he did totally different stuff. So in that book, what he did is he put a calendar, he put weather, he put poems, he put sayings, he put all his stuff, right? All the information that typically people usually don't put in any book. So he put it together. So he did a really cool job, right? He provided a lot of values. He provided a lot of entertainment. He provided a lot of stuff, a lot of content to the people, to the readers, right? So what happened? This become book became super hit, right? So it was one of the best selling books. He sold about 10,000 copies in 1 year, became the bestseller. So at the end of that was just one page at the end saying this book was printed at this printing press, right? So the entire book had nothing to do with the printing press, but he wanted to advertise it. So here is the big problem in today's marketplace, right? See what most people are doing on social media today. We are good at this. Come and buy from us, right? This is what people are doing. Or we have been doing this for years and years. Come and buy from us. Or, I have a certificate, I have a degree, I have this business. Come and buy from us. So what can we learn from the oldest marketing book uh, uh, on the planet today, right? So number one thing we can learn from that is provide a content that your prospect and customers want, especially if it's isn't focused on your business, right? That's the main thing. It isn't focused on your business. You're not talking about your business. Become an information concierge for your audience, right? So this is number two thing. Become that person where people come for information. Means that if they need any information about that, they come to you, right? That's what we're looking for. An investment in an expert knowledge always pays the best interest, right? That's what he said. Investment in expert knowledge always pays the best interest. So I want to share something. This number is the amount I ended up spending on my learning, to make it our business or me better in last many years, right? About 4 or 5 years since I've been doing it. So I learned from people like Ray Dalio, Frank Kern, Russell Brunson, Brendan Bouchard, Tony Robbins. So fast forward 3 years now, from those points, right? So I sold a business for $3 million, help a client generate $10 million in sales, and grown this company from one man show to six team members now, which we have globally working now. So we have 70 plus clients on a monthly subscription package. We run different packages, so we have 70 plus clients on monthly paying us, right? So you can imagine that this is what's happening right now. And this method, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys, I've applied in 28 plus niche markets, whether it's a business coaching, personal training, massage, accounting practice, real estate, you name it, we pretty much applied it. Music schools to life coaching, to health coaching, mortgage broker, IT consulting, meditation, videography, affiliate marketing, financial planning, and many, many more, right? So 28 plus niche marketed, we applied this formula. So these are some of the people who write. So they send Facebook messages, all these messages coming through from different people, different clients, different businesses. So I'm sure you get the idea, right? Now that what I'm going to be sharing with you guys is completely opposite to everyone else who's teaching out there, right? So for today only, what I would like you guys to actually do it, park your all learnings outside, be a sponge. And after we finish, I want you to just go out and try it. Like, let me know at the end, how did you actually go as well. So go out and try it, right? So I certainly can't do what you guys do, but in the last 3 years, I've mastered the science behind this human psychology and why people buy. Right? What's the reason people buy? So today I'm going to be sharing you this three-step strategy to help you sell anything, right? Just if you're on the internet, you want to sell, this is a three-step I'm going to talk about. So this is a three-step strategy we apply in our business, is called problem, positioning, and product. We'll talk about this, right? So this is, it looks like step-by-step problem, positioning, and product. So give you an example of Scott and Katie, personal trainers applied the same strategy, made $8,000 within 2 weeks. Mitch is the other one. So I asked him to come to one of my workshops. He said, I've just closed 25K worth of work this week. So if everything goes well, 14K, he'll get paid or make a profit in that, right? So this is an example of some of the branding ads we ran. 21,000 spent on that. Look at how many people viewed that. Leads for 36 cents, you get about 61 leads. Facebook Messenger bots, $3 and spent on that. And you got about 900 plus people. So website purchase, right? How many people bought it like this? So let me ask you this question, right? So what would happen if you become the go-to person of your niche market? What would actually happen? What if the next 90 days you had double the amount of leads, right? What if just double, nothing else, just doubled, right? What if you doubled it? Whatever you have, you just doubled it, right? What if you had a waiting list of dream clients? People just want to work with you, but you just choosing which one you want to work with. Sounds like a dream, right? So the answer is this three-step strategy: problem, positioning, and product, right? So let's talk about the first thing. Why do people buy, right? Why do actually people buy? What's the reason? See, everybody's standing at one place today, right? They have their present situation, they have their where they're standing, and they have a desired future. So two things happen in people's life, right? If you know Tony Robbins' world, if you know any of those neuro-linguistic world, you probably know that by now. People either going away from pain, or they're going towards desired future, right? Going towards the pleasure. So people are either moving away from the pain, or they want to go towards a desired future. See, everybody today waking up, every human being waking up today, either they want to move away from pain, or they want to get away from or go towards a desired future. What happens is all these people buy to become or go towards their desired future. So anything you buy, whether you buy a drill bit is not bought because you want to buy a drill bit because you love drill bit. Drill bit has got a reason, because you want to hang your family picture on the wall, right? So that's the main reason. People want to get away from the pain, and they want to move towards a desired future. So let's look at this one by one. Number one step, as I said earlier, problem. So we really need to look at what is the problem, right? So what is the problem? What is the problem? So three questions you must ask. These are three questions. Write it down. These three questions you must ask before you start selling anything or marketing anything. Who is your target market? What problem do they have? What results they are looking for, right? Three questions. Who's your target market? What problem do they have? What results they're looking for? Because they really, if you trying to get everybody results or different type of results, means that you're kind of confused, right? You don't know what the results they're looking for. It's really important. It's really critical that you must know what problem do they have and what results they're looking for, right? So see the world from their perspective, right? See the world. What makes them frustrated? What keeps them awake at nighttime? What questions are running in their mind most of the time? What's going on in their side? So when we see the world from client's perspective, you get to know more. So you want to look at it not from your side, because you're going to come bring in your beliefs. You want to bring in your values when you look at this. So you want to make sure that you don't bring your world into it. You want to make sure you look at it from client's perspective. Find out exactly what makes them frustrated, what keeps them awake at night, and what questions are running in their mind most of the time, right? So how do you find it? How do you find that? How do you find that? So number one thing you can do is you can actually ask them, right? Number one thing you can do is ask them. So you probably have a lot of people in your target market today who are in that space, in your space, right? So your perfect client or perfect niche market, you are in their face, they are in your Facebook group. You can actually ask them, interview them, speak to them, ask them these questions. What are their, or what are your three strongest frustrations, right? What are your frustrations? What is the impacting, how it's impacting you emotionally? And what is your three strongest desires or wants, right? What are they? Ask them these questions, because promise you, if you ask them, they'll tell you. So don't start with based on your assumptions. You speak to them and ask them these questions. What else can you do? How else you can find out? Do your research. Go on Google. Type it in Google, right? So type in anything on Google. What Google search does, it'll give you, when you type anything on a search bar, it tell you exactly what are the most searches when you start to type in. Go and look at quorum. Go and look at Facebook groups. Go and look at Amazon books. Right? Look at the books, the best books, selling books in that specific topic, right? What's out there? So I want to give you an example of my friend Colin Holloway. Colin's is running biotherapy, massage, remedial massage in this part of the world. And he's had a problem, similar thing, right? So Colin didn't actually know how to get the client. So this is his campaign. Look at it, 42 leads in $7, right? Spent about $300, and this is what he got. People lined up to work with him, right? The people lined up to work with him. Before that, he had no idea how to get the clients, right? How the client's going to come. This is now a predictable way to get clients for his business, right? So let's look at positioning. You must position yourself as an authority and or a celebrity of your niche market. So this is how positioning look like, right? So in your marketplace today, if you start at number one at the bottom, right? So your market is unaware about you. Next level is somewhat aware about you. You are kind of, number three is known in the marketplace. Then you become the authority. Then you become the celebrity. See, today, if you're hustling to get clients, it's pretty much because you're unaware in the marketplace. Not that many people know that in the marketplace, right? So your goal is to get to the authority or celebrity. If you want to get to that level, that's where the business becomes on autopilot. You don't have to work hard to get the clients, right? So now let me ask you this question. Where are you in this, at this pyramid today? Where are you? What number are you today? Are you number 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5, right? So where are you today? Look at it. And what position would you want to be? What position would you want to be? Number 4? Would you want to be number 5? Right? So you'll always be paid the most for your position in the marketplace. Remember this, right? So we don't just get paid for no reason. We all get paid because of the positioning in the marketplace, right? So remember, this is a customer journey. So I want to share something so these are the content you want to take lots of notes in this, right? So remember, this is a customer journey. Customer journey starts with unaware, right? So they don't have no clue, right? Let's go through one by one and I'll explain it to you guys. Unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and most aware. So what does it actually mean? So let's go look at one by one. So unaware. So they have no idea today that they have a problem, right? So those are the customers. They have no idea they actually have a problem. The other one is, they are now problem aware. So let's see what happens when I'm sitting on my desk. I'm not aware of any problem. I'm trying to get up, and now I hurt my back. So when I hurt my back, now I have a problem. So I'm problem aware, right? So what I do is I now know there is a solutions available. Now I know there are 5 type of solutions available in the marketplace that could fix my back. I could actually go to remedial massage. I could go to physiotherapist. I could actually go to GP. I could actually buy or get a massage done in the shopping center, or I could actually buy a mattress or something else, right? So balm or something to fix my back, right? So now there are 5 type of solutions. I'm aware of that they are available. So now I'm a product aware. Product aware is out of 5, I've decided to go with the remedial massage, right? Out of all that, I decided to go with the remedial massage now. See, now after that, most aware. Now I know that I want to go with the remedial massage solution. What I do is now I'm actually looking for somebody who could actually help me, right? Somebody who could actually help me. So what it means is, right? What it means is at one point in time of our market, only 3% of people, only 3% of people are looking, are ready to buy, right? Only 3% of the marketplace. 97% of the people, they are not ready to buy. Means that they are before that, before this stage. They are before most aware stage. They are most, they are unaware, they are problem aware, they're solution aware, they're product aware, but they are not most aware, right? So 3% people are ready to buy today. So what happens is, when 3% of people are ready to buy, most people are speaking to or targeting these 3% people on any place, right? So as for example, I'm a good lawyer, come and buy from me. I'm a good property dealer, come and buy from me. I'm the best mortgage broker, please buy from me. So when you speak like that, you're only speaking to the 3% people who are ready to buy, right? So these are the 3% people who are most aware, and they're looking for solution. Everybody out there in the marketplace today are speaking to these people. That's why the marketing cost is going up. So most people in the marketplace are ignoring the 97% of the market. Those are not ready. Those are not ready yet, right? They're not ready to buy today, right? They're not ready to buy today. How to become the authority and celebrity of your niche market fast now? See, what can we learn from this oldest book on marketing, right? So what did he say? He said, create a content that your prospect and customer want. Become an information concierge for your audience and focus on creating content, right? Create content. So how can we apply this in our business? See, there are 3 stages of this. So these are the stages. You provide free content, you provide tripwire. Tripwire means that they are the entry level product. Entry level, they're not your core product, they're just entry level product. So free content, tripwire is just an entry level product, then your core product. So what is this free content? What is the free content look like? Free content look like ebook, content upgrade, webinar, 15-minute consultation, cheat sheets, some videos, all these is the free content. You can give it to people about something to help them, right? So what is the tripwire content? Tripwire content is, you don't charge heaps of money for this. You just charge very basic to make people say yes to you, right? So that they can actually tripwire on the other side. This is the marketing term, but what it means, it's a low entry offer. This is not your main offer. This is very low entry. See, McDonald's is a perfect example, right? This is a cheeseburger. See, it probably costs them more to make this, but what it does is make people walk into McDonald's. Look at this one. Start with 14-day trial. This is one of the other example. 99-cent domain. Like, look at this, right? So dollar coffee at 7-Eleven, perfect example of this, right? Dollar coffee, 7-Eleven now is a crazy because of this dollar coffee. They do it all the time. Every 7-Eleven is selling this. It just makes people come into the 7-Eleven shop, and it makes people buy that. When you buy that, you might buy something else too, right? So how to design your free or tripwire content, how to design that. See, number one thing is you start with the catchy headlines. Number one thing, this is the most important thing. And let me give you an example of this. Have you ever wondered that you walk into a bookstore and a book just caught your attention? Right? What's the reason? Why? You probably think that, holy crap, this is just there because I put it, imagined it or something. Because the title is just so catchy, right? So you read a title and it makes you stop and check the book, right? Just because of title. You have no idea what's inside the book. You just look at the title. Look at this thing, right? Look at this book. Never eat alone, right? And another other secret to success: one relationship at a time. This one, the subtle art of not giving whatever, right? So you know that 4-hour work week, right? So I don't know if you know the story behind 4-hour work week. What Tim Ferriss did is a very clever thing, right? So he wanted to test different titles for this book, for his book. So he tested various titles by covers for his book, by putting it to Google AdWords and seeing which one make people react the most. And this one was the most where people reacted. So he chose this title, right? So, and became a super hit, #1 best-selling book. This one again, the same, title is the main one. Start with why. See, now you get the point, right? So headline is more important than the actual content. Let me say this again. Headline is more important than the actual content. Yes, you must have a good content, but you don't have to have the best in the world, right? You must have a content in there. And see, McDonald's burgers are not the best in the world, right? So their burgers are just okay. Product is okay. 7-Eleven coffee is not the best in the world, but it's $1 coffee, right? So I'll give you an example of one of her clients, right? So see, look at her. She ran an online workshop saying this one thing: connect with your hidden purpose and find clarity by learning how to harness the power of intuition and trusting yourself, right? This is the one workshop she ran. See, what happens is it's an online workshop she ran, and look at it, how much is less than $500, and she had 115 people registered for it. So $3 or $4 or less than $4 she had to spend to get these leads coming into that. So her packages starts at $2,000-$3,000, which she's going to sell to those people. But imagine this, right? $4 a lead for a workshop. It's crazy, right? So now number 3 is a core product. What is your irresistible offer? What is your irresistible offer? So irresistible offer is, this is what you actually want to sell. This is your core offer. This is your high ticket item. This is high cost product and service which you sell in your business. That's the last one, right? So last one is you actually want to sell. This is your offer. This is your main thing. This is what makes you most the money, right? So this is what you actually want to sell, because that's it. So, but what a main thing is, you don't want to sell this to everybody. This is what most people make a mistake. So they're trying to sell the core product to everybody. You don't want to do that. You want to sell core product to a very selected group of people. And I want to share this with you guys, what happens, right? So there are 3 type of audience in your network today. Some of the audience, they're cold audience. They have no idea what you do, and they never heard of you. They don't actually know about you. Then there is a warm audience. They engaged. They saw your Facebook post. They visited your website. They watch your summer videos, right? The other one is hot, means that they downloaded your PDF. They became part of your database. They exchanged the information, means that they actually gone through free content or tripwire. They're hot, right? They've gone through this process. So your job is to move people from cold to warm to hot. That's your job, right? Nothing else. So imagine this, trying to stand up and on the corner of your street and trying to sell your service to everybody who's walking on that mall, right? People might say you're crazy, right? You only want to sell to people who are ready. So you take them through a process. Yeah, it's a process, right? So remember this, your target market, they're standing somewhere today. They have this present reality where they are, and they want to get to somewhere, right? They want to get somewhere. They want to, get to their desired future. And there is a gap. There is a gap in the middle. Your core product acts as a vehicle to get them to that destination, right? So your core product has nothing more than just acting as a vehicle to take them from where they are today and where they want to get to, right? This is the main thing. So you make sure you never, ever, ever sell a vitamin. You always sell a painkiller. So what do I mean by that? Sell a painkiller means that you always solve a problem, right? You always solve a problem. You fix something, you take them to destination, right? So if you don't do it, it's like a vitamins. People kind of know that they need to have it, but they don't have it, right? So sales is an elimination process. Remember this, it's just an elimination process. Means that you only speak to people who are ready to buy, and you eliminate the rest. So why do I have this picture, right? Why do I have this picture? I want to give you this example, right? It's a marine picture, and I want to share something with you guys as well. So in a marine world, we want to speak to the right people. So do what Marines do. What Marines do, right? They invite everybody to come in and be part of, Marines, and everybody's kind of excited. They want to become that, those ninja soldiers who are pretty cool, right? So they want to be part of that, right? So they invite pretty much everybody. So they do really, really, really tough training for next 3-4 days, and they qualify people, right? They say that this is what we want to do. So more than 30, 40, 50% people leave after the first 3-4 days. Why is that? They make it so tough. Only the people who survive, they qualify people, and they eliminate the rest. Only stays at the end. The people who stays at the end, they probably only few left, and they give them the real training, right? So they don't give the real training to everybody to begin with. They just qualify people. So this is what they do: is they have a cold people, everybody comes in, and they make them warm. They qualify them, and then they make them hot, right? So hope you're getting the point, right? So let's look at this example, right? So this is a very straightforward. In most of the businesses, this is what people say: contact us for quotes. So if you have about 100 people visiting your website, your conversion ratio, people who are asking for quote, is about 3%. What it means is 100 people visiting the website, 3 people put their details in and are asking for a quote from you, right? Out of those 3 people, you now have 3 leads, and you made 1 sale. This is just the conversion rate. So it's about 30% conversion rate. Means that out of 100 people, 3 people gave you their numbers and contact details, and you converted 1 person, right? So let's switch that a little bit, and change that a little bit. And what we do is, instead of saying to them, come and get a code, we change that. We say, download a free report, right? Download a free report, or have a free content, or free tripwire, or something, right? So if you provide them content which help them to make the decision, something like download a free report about this data is completely different now. The report looks like, so this is what it looks like. So you have 100 visitors coming on your website. 25% is a conversion ratio, right? 25 people take action, right? 25 people take action means that 25 people put in the details to download that, because that's the information to help them, right? So you're not selling anything, you're just helping them to make it. 25%, out of those 25%, you make 3 sales. It means that 12% conversion. We usually do a 20% conversion. So I'm really, really, looking at it to saying make it 12%, right? Out of 25 people, you make 3 sales, right? 3 sales out of that. So that's how it looks like, right? Look at this website. It's our website. It says underground playbook to dominate Facebook ads. So what it means is it's just helping people to understand this entire thing, right? So they put in their details. I'm not saying come and get a quote from us to do your help your business with sales, right? So I'm saying download this. I'm helping them somewhere. So they leave in their details, right? They put in details and leave in details. So I hope you're getting the point, right? Based on this data, you have increased your sales by 300%. Right, just by looking at this data, right? So now let's look at it very quickly, how to create those catchy headlines, right? How to create. So go to the Viral Nova. They'll give you pretty cool, way of looking. You'll get a lot of ideas from that. That's just look at it. How to actually do it? Go to this website called seopresser.com, blog-title-generator. Put in something in there, and you'll be able to generate title. Let's look at this. I put a digital marketing in there, and I just want a generic one, nothing else, right? Nothing else, just a generic one. 10 small things, important things to observe in digital marketing. So you can just keep looking at it. It'll give you pretty cool blog titles. It could give you pretty cool, book titles. Whatever you're looking for, it'll give you that. So it's very cool. We use it all the time. So there are a few others, but just use this to begin with, right? So the same formula, which I'm just, I talked about, is responsible for making sale or helping our clients generate $10 million worth of sale in last many years, right? So this is not just sharing it. As I said, it's a theory. It works. A lot of people bought it and changed the way people see you in the marketplace, right? So These are some of our clients messaging after that. And it's crazy when you get these kind of messages on your Facebook group and your Facebook, that people are actually happy with what you do, right? So I can't be more thankful for these people. So this formula works 100%, right? So if you do everything, you'll be able to double, triple, and quadruple your sales in next 9 months for sure. This is a proven system which works, right? So proven system. I'm not just saying it works 100%, right? So now, would you like us to review your website and social media for you for free? Would you like that? Would you like us to review it? Right. So what is click the link below to book some time. So this is a gift for you to staying here till the end. And this gift for you is, if you want to claim it, claim it. There is a, I'll put a link here as well at the bottom. Click the link at the bottom and claim this. So let me tell you very quickly, who is this for before, you start applying for this. This is for you if you're running a business, right? If you're not running a business, this is not for you. This is not for people who are thinking of running a business, right? It is not for people who are running a network marketing business. So I have nothing against network marketing, but this is not for you if you're running a multi-level marketing business. So if you're not making a profit in your business, this is not for you. If you're not making a profit, this is not for you, right? So you must be making a profit. You must be selling something in the marketplace. You must have tested your idea. It's not, if you haven't tested it, this won't work, right? You must have tested your idea. So click the link below, apply for this, and I'm going to put the link here, and I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. So what I'll do is I'll stay here for questions. If you guys online, ask anything, and I'd love to answer that. But for the rest of you guys, speak to you guys soon.